Hey there, it's Mike Carroll and welcome to video number 3, How has counselling helped me? Definitely throughout my life, counselling at different stages has helped me to see things differently than what I currently saw them at. When I was in primary school, my parents separated and it was a fairly public display, I suppose you could say, because my stepmum, who would be my stepmum, was in the media and so was my father. Okay, so I had a counsellor, Monica Law, she helped me out there at the time. We always had apples, and it was always about apples and cutting the apples and talking about things. And I suppose the thing that really resonated with me and Monica was the domino effect. And maybe you know the domino effect. The second time would have been during my time in commercial radio, where my partner at the time left me. And when she left me, I was absolutely devastated, didn't know what to do. And probably more to the point that she left me, but that was it. She walked into my studio and said, "That's it, we're over. I'm going, Mum's here, that's it." I'm like, I couldn't do anything because at the time of being on the radio, well, that was it. You're the only person there. You couldn't say, "Hey, I've got to go, I'm going to be back tomorrow." That wasn't part of the deal at all. So at the time, a man called Hugh from a Christian church helped me out, and he gave me lots of exercises to do. And what was important about the exercises was to make sure that you could think about things, but then to put them into action. And that was very important for me. Another time that counselling helped me was when my father passed away. My partner, the partner I was talking about previously, also left me. And the job that I was working in went into liquidation. So if you're looking for the terrible 3, that was definitely them. So I did what you can do as well and did a mental health care plan with my GP. And that then allows you to have 6 to 8 to 10 sessions of therapy with a psychologist. And so I did that. And I met Greg, and Greg Asher was an amazing man, not at the beginning, because like everybody that I ever talked to, they always just wanted to talk about my weight. And it's like, yeah, cool. That's fine. No, that's a problem, but actually there's this going on as well. And so when I corrected Greg, I don't know, he'll be watching this laughing now, we got on really, really well. And why did we get on well? Because Greg listened to me. I think I had a bit of an idea about what I really wanted to achieve in therapy, but he listened to me, and that was so important to me at the time because I didn't have that person to listen to me that didn't have a judgment or didn't have an agenda in mind. So with Greg listening to me and understanding we're not going to deal with weight right now, he was amazing. And I do thank you for that, Greg, and he does practice now. So we had some sessions, and it definitely did help me deal with the terrible 3 things that had happened all in pretty much the same week. So I saw him, that was good. Years would pass and other things would occur in my life, and I would seek counselling again to help me get back on track. And this time it was harder because I thought, like, let's be honest, you don't want to tell your whole story to the same person, or to a new person rather, over and over again. So I was like, no, let's do this differently. Let's do this. Let's try and find Greg and get back in touch with him. So I did. Got back in touch with Greg, and this stage, other things had populated or, formed for me. And, well, I had to basically talk about lots of things that were going on. And it felt better talking to someone that I'd already spoken to. However, he was in a new clinic. Things were a lot different. And my life was a whole lot different as well. So I saw him. And throughout my life, being able to talk to somebody without judgment has been really important. And I hope that by what I've said to you, you can see the importance at different stages in your life, that counselling is important. In future videos, we'll talk about different types of counselling and maybe the counselling that's best for you. But for now, I'm Mike Carroll, and thanks for listening to this very long video of mine.